welcome to my channel. This is your girl Bidisha, and in today's video we are going to talk about Charlotte Tilbury's new launch, that is the Pillow Talk Lip and Cheek Glow. Now these babies got launched last week and I got both the shades to review for you guys. So in this video we are going to do an in-depth review of these blushes, demo and application, and at last my final thoughts. But before that, if you are new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. We talk everything about makeup and beauty, makeup review, tutorials and haul videos. So please consider my channel and subscribe to it, and also please don't forget to hit the notification bell icon next to it so that you are not missing any of my future video. And if you are a oldie butter goodies, thank you Han for showing me so much love and support. You guys means a lot to me. And if you really want to know what I do in between my YouTube, then please follow me in my Instagram page Bidisha's Makeup. And without further ado, let's get started. Now talking about these blushes, there was no information or sneak peek about these blushes getting launched, but they just got dropped in her website. I too bought them from her website. I have not seen that they are mentioned as limited edition, so I am guessing they are permanent in her line. Now I bought the shade Color of Passion and Color of Dreams, and these retails for 40 USD. This has a net weight of 2.5 gram. It has a shelf life of 18 months and these are made in Italy. Now talking about the packaging, this is how the packaging looks like. A very typical Charlotte Tilbury's packaging, rose gold, very sleek, very luxe packaging. It's a steady, and in the back you have all the details of the product. And this is how it looks inside. And this is the shade Color of Passion. And it also have a very nice, mirror, compact mirror here. And yes, this is the shade Color of Passion. And this is the shade Color of Dreams. And this is how they look side by side. So Color of Dreams is a little bit lighter than the Color of Passion. And let me swatch both of them side by side. Now this is how Color of Dreams looks like. A very nice mauvey, everyday shade. And then let me swatch the Color of Passion next to it. And this is how Color of Passion looks like. This is the one. It's little bit more towards plum. So let's move on and apply the blushes on my face and see how they're applied. But before that, I want to mention I am very skeptical when it comes to the cream products, because I have a oily to normal skin. So it's not that all cream product suits my skin tone. So yes, I just want to give that disclaimer out before I start applying these blushes. Now to apply the blushes, you can use your finger, a synthetic brush or a sponge, but I sometimes prefer to use my fingers because the warmth in your finger helps to melt these blushes and blend very nicely in your skin. Now this side I'm going to use Color of Passion, and on this side I'm going to use Color of Dreams. So let's start with this one, and let me first apply with finger and see how that happens. So this is Color of Passion. And I'm just trying to tap it and apply. I can see the color. Let me just use the sponge and see how that gets applied. I'm just applying a second layer with the beauty blender. And what I feel is this have a nice shine to it, if you can see. And if you see in the pan, it looks so pigmented, but in the face, it's not like that. It's like a very subtle, soft blush with a shine. And also I see, my textures are not, enhancing. So that's a nice, way to put a creamy blush. And let me just use this finger, because I use this finger to apply the blush. So no, this does not feel sticky. So that's a great advantage. Now let's try the color of dreams in this, and I'm going to use a brush this time, a synthetic brush to use. Now as I am using a brush, the pigmentation becomes much more sheer. Now as I used finger this side, the pigmentation was much more depth. Now with the brush, it is not that much. Also this is a lighter shade, so let me put a little bit more. Pretty, it's really pretty. Let me just use my beauty sponge to blend it like skin. Oh my god, these are pretty. Wow. This one, the color of dreams just gives a very natural, shiny, everyday kind of look. And this is at all not sticky. These are absolutely gorgeous. Now this is how it looks like after the application. The side of my face is color of passion and this side is color of dreams. And as you can see, that it does not have that much of difference in the shade. Like definitely there is a shade difference in the pan or when you swatch, but when applied, it's like just a shade lighter. Not much, but it's beautiful. It's also giving a nice shine to my cheek. Now as you can also use this as your lip product, so let me apply. So I'm applying color of dreams and I already removed my lipstick. I am using a finger. You can also use a lip brush, and it's a very sheer but very moisturizing to the lips. That's what I'm getting the feel. Nice. So this is how the color of dreams applied on my lips looks like. Now one thing to mention, these are so creamy and moisturizing on my lips, but these are not sticky or creamy, on my cheeks. So this is a very interesting formula. And now let me go ahead and apply color of passion. And this is how color of passion looks on my lips. I think this is much more suitable shade for my skin tone. Move on to some comparison with one of the cream blushes which has made a lot of headlines this year, and this is none other than Fenty Beauty. Now Fenty Beauty came out with their cream blushes couple of months back. I have the shade Cool Berry and Summertime Wine. So I have these two blushes and I'm going to compare them with the Charlotte Tilbury blushes. The Fenty Beauty blushes retails for $20 and the net weight for this blushes are 3 grams, whereas this one retails for $40 and the net weight is 2.5 grams. So straight away, this is much more cost effective than this one. The quantity you are getting more, the price is less, quantity is less, and the price is more. Also for Fenty Beauty blushes, you have a range of shades. So whichever skin tone you are, you have some of the other shades for your complexion. Whereas for the Charlotte Tilbury's blush, it's only 2 blush they have. So you have to pick only among those 2 shades. So let's move on to the swatches and compare the Cool Berry with the Passion of Dreams. And this is how the swatches looks like. This one is Cool Berry and this one is the Passion of Dreams. Now let's swatch Summertime Wine and the Color of Passion. So this one is Color of Passion and this one is Summertime Wine, side by side. And let me also swatch the Color of Dreams next to the Summertime Wine. And this is how it looks like. And yes, that's all the comparison I have. As I mentioned, I am not a cream blush fangirl, so I don't have much of the cream blushes, but I love Fenty Beauty cream blushes, and that's why I thought of comparing the Charlotte Tilbury with the Fenty one. Now let's move on to the final section of this video, and I think by now you guys have some idea that what I feel about these blushes. Now talking about the shade. Now this collection have only 2 shades, so that might put some people off because you don't have much shade to choose from. Whereas you have Fenty Beauty, which is having a lot of shade range, and you can choose, depending on your complexion. Now I feel the Color of Dreams is for fair to medium skin tone, and then Color of Passion is from medium to tan or deeper complexion. Now let's talk about the formula. Now I find it very interesting. This cream blushes is not sticky or creamy or give a oily kind of feelings in my cheek, but when I applied it on my lips, it's very glossy, it's creamy, it's moisturizing. So it's a very tricky kind of formula. I don't know what Charlotte Tilbury has done with this, but I am loving it. Also, when I applied this in my cheek, it gives a nice shine, and this is not like a oily kind of pasty situation. It's like a shine from within. It just makes my skin looks healthier. The other thing I should point it out right here is like, if you are having a textured skin like mine, it does not enhance your textures. So that's a very, very plus point for any cream product, that it is not going to enhance your pores or your textures whatsoever. And yes, that's all I have to say about these blushes. For me to recommend a cream blush, that means it has to pass through certain standards, and I highly recommend these blushes. I just wish there were a couple of more shades so that people can choose as per their complexions and choices. It is just limited to 2 shades. Also, the quantity of the product and the price range is little bit on the higher side, but again, we are buying a Charlotte Tilbury's product, so we are paying for the brand. So if you are in the market who is looking for a cream blush, I highly recommend this. I think this is a nice summer blush. So if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share and comment down below, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Till then, bye.